How did you come out here? Why did you come out here?
Well, I was evicted from my house in California and 2015, and so I started shuttling between. I had resources at that time. I was shuttling between San Diego and Los Angeles. My cousin's a physician in San Diego, and eventually they confiscated my driver's license in San Diego because apparently neither my wife nor myself paid the registration on the car. It's like, well, if I can't get to my house, I can't get to the mailbox, so that sort of makes sense. So they took my driver's license, which I don't really believe you can do. I think it's an unreasonable search and seizure because ultimately you need government-issued picture ID to get into all the buildings you need to get into to get your government-issued picture ID replaced. So you're sort of in a catch-22. But nevertheless, at that point, I wasn't sure exactly what my government wanted of me, except they wanted, obviously, me to not have a place to stay. So I started staying in international airports. I am a neonatal Israeli national. I was conceived in Tel Aviv, Israel. I was born in Alexandria, Virginia, in the mainland. And I am a German national because I was adopted in 1962. So I figured, well, maybe I'll try to go to those places. Maybe those places will want me. So, but I didn't have any valid government-issued ID. My passport was past due, and I no longer had a valid driver's license in hand. San Diego Police Department did. So they wouldn't let me fly anywhere. So I hung around the airports as long as I could. And finally, the last place I stayed was in Dulles Airport in Washington, D.C. And I figured, well, if neither Mr. Obama nor Mr. Trump had anything to do on a Wednesday afternoon, they'd come by the airport and we'd solve the problem. Apparently had other things to do. So finally, they chased me out of Dulles Airport, and this is back in 2017, June of 2017. And they had started up flights again to Honolulu from Washington, D.C. So I flew here. I am the descendant of a Pearl Harbor survivor. So I thought, well, things might be livable here. And the weather certainly is good.
How did you have the money for the plane ticket?
I still had resources at that time. So, in fact, I had resources when I came here, but I got robbed. So then my resources were curtailed. And in 2020, when COVID broke, I went back to Los Angeles to see about all my financial problems in Los Angeles and see what's going on with my family. And plus, I thought COVID might be really bad here. So, but I flew into a lockdown in Los Angeles. But I stayed in Los Angeles for about 2 years. And then I came back here in October. So this is my second tour of duty.